Yo, what's up? Today is Sexy Saturday's edition of the Penincula Report. Now that you've got it, you can think about it. Now that you got it, you can think about it. Okay, so it has been widely reported in the past couple of days that Dora the Explorer is a whoresome sick bastard hacked her innocent Twitter account and sent out a tweet bearing the sentence, "Holosigners, I am gonna get fucked after my season airs." Kids around the country are now saying they are gonna get fucked after Dora's season airs. The parents are outraged and all the pedophiles are buying multiple cages. Many people are wondering what species of hacker this individual is, but the truth is that Dora did tweet that after she went on a alcohol binge and weed binge, she is two people. Really, Dora is the innocent side and the slutty blue waffle bearing side to her is Hortensia, or Hora as she is commonly known, when she drinks herself into a Mexican-induced coma. A Persian girl has been arrested after she allegedly pushed a gay man down the stairs, and when the police came she had put his leg where his arm was and his arm where his leg was. Police are calling her a treat. Oh, I mean threat. I had a bad-ass night last night. Anyway, they are calling her a threat to all mankind. She is linked to the Osama bin Laden prostitution ring and she has been knocked up multiple times, and masturbation is her key to success. A woman has been arrested for allegedly beating her fat ass to a balloon and telling everyone that they can smack it, and when they do she uses her rape whistle and all the innocent people get into serious trouble. Mommy Incorporated have shot down yet another claim that they employ illiterate people and make them write stories and read them out, and when they can't they are hoisted up into mid-air and made a public joke in the office. Mommy Incorporated said that these rumors have to stop or they will face persecution. Mommy Incorporated don't realize the persecution means to be killed. They meant to say prosecuted, which means to be held on trial. In other Mommy Incorporated news, a woman has bought the anal roaster and it had burned her ass so badly it was crisped, so she sent an email to Mommy Incorporated and they sent her an email back stating, "Fuck off, you crazy bitch. If you were insane enough to buy a product called the anal roaster, then you deserve this. Go fuck yourself, and if you go public with this we will hunt you down and have you strapped to a nailed wall in our basement, and if you don't have one we will create you one free of charge." Okay. A man has been given an ultimatum by his wife. It was leave your other woman or date a younger man. This man has been so shocked that he hoisted himself up on his balcony and jumped off to avoid being outed by his angry and sexually frustrated fat wife. In other news, his wife has booked liposuction and is expected to be on the cover of Plastic Surgery Addict Monthly. A female duck has walked all across the globe to Mommy Incorporated to file patent and duke it out with the head of Mommy Incorporated, Fanny. And the duck's problem with Mommy Incorporated is that they are extremely negligent and that they stole the Baby Maker 1000 idea from the duck. This duck then go angry and went nuts around Mommy Incorporated and bit every single employee's ankles in hope of getting his way. One employee was heard screaming, "Help me, this duck is having his way with me," and the corporation's response was duck for life, which they were chanting, which meant that the person deserved the duck. A subtle little man was given a shoe for his birthday, and what did he do? Well, he thanked the person, went home, burned it, and then uploaded the video while laughing manically. A dirty vagrant has been arrested for trying to wash in a public toilet. A rep for the vagrant cared to comment and said, "Go fuck yourself or I will." A nice ceremony to respect the living was held yesterday. Apparently some idiot got a fucked up memo on his cell phone and killed every single person at the ceremony. In other news, Charles Manson escaped from prison and is on the loose. And now to the special of the Sexy Saturday, rhyming with Hank. Give me a look, I will give you a book. I don't care what you do, my face is ace, your cock is blue, and you seem to always eat poo. Mommy eats shit and doesn't care when her girlfriend hits. Now shoes are cool. Mommy is a fool and Hank almost every night while asleep likes to drool. 2010 has been a year and so far it's been like this: blowjobs and revelations in minuscule situations and sexual feelings that cannot be explained, attractions to objects that pleasure and sustain to brain ass and silly penis. I am sorry, but that is going in a direction in which I do not feel sexually comfortable in. And now back to news. Twitter has been reportedly taken down by 3 men claiming infringements of justice, and no one knows what that means, so people are calling them a whole breed of crazy. A man has got chlamydia while on a walk in the pristine Austrian woods. Onlookers were shocked when he started to sprout a nice big old black mushroom. A child went over and started to play with it and something happened. Oh, what happened? The man hunched over and wiped the child to pieces and dumped the lit child in the local stagnant river. In other news, pirate ship went on holidays to a Sutri to meet his idol Joeza Fritzl, and if you don't know who Joeza Fritzl is, you can always Google him or send out a tweet bearing this sentence: I am all alone in my basem tied up, I want to be violated and Absanchang. Make sure that you have your location set and he will be at your door in no longer than it takes for Domino's Pizza to arrive, except Joeza Fritzl will have something else in mind, and it won't involve eating pizza, it will be eating something or someone else. I don't know anyone else in the world who would like that sort of male attention, but I have to cater to my audience. Don't you know I took that email of recommendations really seriously, and if you don't believe me about that, then you can log on to the webist at www.doilookbothers.you. You can also send an email to the Penincula Report at gmail.com. We do not encourage violence, murder, and all of the other things that Mommy and Hank offer on their daily shows. It has been widely circulating that Mommy and Hank's relationship is on the rocks after they had a huge disagreement on their next show. This all started on Thursday when they failed to show up for shooting of Mommy and Hank, and then Hank failed to show up for the Penincula Report, and also the same thing happened on Saturday as they were still having a shouting match. This is true. What we can gather is this from a very reliable source. Mommy wanted to film Mommy and Hank's final joke part 3 and 4, but Hank wanted to film Mommy and the Baby Maker 1000, but in Mommy's defense, many people have requested the ending to Mommy and Hank's final talk, but Hank also has a very good point. They have shot demos of Mommy and Hank's final joke part 3, which was about 5 minutes long. They both have very different endings. The first one was ending everything, which was supposed to be Thursday's Mommy and Hank video, but Hank was said that they would use the other version for the last episode from season 2 as it makes people ask for more, and it's not like they are going away for months. All Mommy and Hank will be doing is take a 2 to 3 week break so they can branch out and carry out new ideas, so they not have problems like these, especially the fact that they are disagreeing on demos. Mommy and Hank are in the midst of a huge disagreement which could bring chaos into an abrupt end. Many people would like to see that happen, and mainly those being family members, but the writers and producers are trying to mediate so much that it's interfering in their own personal lives. Okay, so mainly what you shall grasp from this is that Mommy and Hank are acting like 2-year-olds, all because they want to film different things. The producers from day one, to diffuse tension, said they will release everything that has ever been filmed to avoid situations like this, but it may be some other underlying problem, as they never really took time from day one to get back on track, as they started shooting the first ever episode of Mommy and Hank one day after starting to talk after Hank being livid at Mommy as everyone blamed her for her dad and mother's death. Mommy and Hank on Friday, while on set, shook jibes at each other while the cameras were not rolling. Last night, Hank and Mommy both posted a tweet on their account stating why they had been absent from the YouTube world, and it said, "We are sorry to announce that we are not filming Saturday episodes as we are having family issues," then followed by a tweet, "We will however have Saturday and Sunday episodes posted online tomorrow. Quiet consistently. Thanks for your support," then signed off by Mommy and Hank. I don't understand how this is possible, really. So what, people may have disagreements or not, but 2 days in a row, are you serious? This is not right, and people should not have to be subjected to these idiots' tweets, but I suppose it's kind of spiritually healing for them, and they can only grow from this experience, and hopefully they will refrain from this shameless behavior in the future. A family has been outed for no apparent reason, but there was this family that took the words "a family outing" as literally, and they outed the family as being gay and lesbian. Apparently the family that did the family outing are retarded in some sort of mental way. It has been widely speculated that the family were inbred, but that hasn't been confirmed or denied, so we are classifying that in the highest category called rumor mills. A dog has been arrested for a suspected burglary in the Doggywood Hills. He has targeted 69 kennels and stole 100 doggy bones. Police are calling this the worst crime since 9/11, and they are totally wrong. Nothing will ever top 9/11 x except 11/9. I'm sorry that joke was lame, but what are you gonna do? Sue me? You can't sue me, I am inferior. No one knows the exact date of this attack, but it has been speculated that it took place after midnight last night. A woman was walking home and she heard this noise in the alleyway, and then she took a leak in the alley, and as she was finishing up, a man came up to her from behind and tried to stop her from hitting the cat, but she turned around and started to molest him. The man then he felt violated and went to the police, but the police were so ignorant that they laughed to him and called him multiple names that I refuse to say, as I am so classy and these words are not in my sexy vocabulary. I could if I wanted really end this show, and I really do want to go, so here I am signing out of the Penincula Report. Sexy Saturday, Ed.